Coaching illness and post-traumatic growth.
Illness is usually considered a time of weakness. Words which are commonly associated with being ill include frail, vulnerable, diminished, or incapacitated. Very rarely do you hear sick people described as strong or powerful. Western society's common definitions of strength refer mainly to physical force, extraverted behaviour, confidence, and appearing defiant. However, if you were to look beyond that, many other forms of strength exist which are not as visible.
This is especially true for anyone who's dealing with an illness. Bench pressing 300 pounds or being the life and soul of the party is probably not on your short-term horizon. However, a variety of other strengths are not only attainable, but are in fact very likely to manifest themselves as a result of your ill health. Just as physical resistance will force a muscle cell to adapt and grow in order to cope with it, the same is true when it comes to adversity. Tough times will force your mental and emotional muscles to readapt too. Illness will force you to become stronger in ways that most people will have not considered. Don't let anyone else define you as weak.
We have several more ideas we would like to share with you. Before doing so though, we ask if you could support this channel by clicking on the subscribe button and hitting the notification bell.
This will ensure that the channel gets boosted in the YouTube algorithm and more people will be able to access the information. Now, back to the remaining ideas and suggestions.
So the following are strengths you may be cultivating.
Number 1 is self-regulation. Now let's face it, even if you are receiving external support from family and friends or medical professionals, there are probably a lot of things that you're having to do for yourself. This may include taking medications, pacing yourself, visiting the doctor, and managing your expectations. There is going to be some level of personal responsibility involved with all this.
Number 2, organization. You are likely to be doing a lot of planning. This will include scheduling medical appointments, making sure you know what time to take your medicine each day, and formulating a daily routine which you find manageable.
Number 3 is resilience. You've probably experienced a variety of emotions ranging from anxiety to despair. However, in dealing with them, it's likely that you are formulating your own coping mechanisms, helping you to become more resilient.
Number 4, boundaries. Have you noticed being far less concerned about the opinions of others since the start of your illness? It may be fair to say that putting your health first means saying no to others more. Your personal boundaries are becoming reinforced in the process.
Number 5 is adaptability. Think of all the plans that you've had to put on hold. Think of outcomes that you've had to let go of and be more flexible about. What modifications or abbreviations have you had to make to normal activities? Illness has probably enhanced your adaptation skills.
Number 6, perspective. Before your illness, you might have been more likely to get irritated by small things. Those same things certainly seem less important now that you're dealing with something more significant. As a result, your sense of perspective is becoming stronger.
Number 7 is empathy. It's easy to make assumptions about others until we've been through similar adversity ourselves. Illness can give you a sharper insight from a more vulnerable perspective, enhancing your ability to appreciate what others may be experiencing.
Number 8, kindness. So increases in empathy can lead to more frequent acts of benevolence. You're more likely to carry out kind acts for others if you identify with what they're going through.
Number 9 is bravery. Battling an illness is probably the scariest and most challenging phase of your life. At times you may doubt yourself, but in the end you have forced to become a fighter and will probably feel a lot braver when you're faced with future challenges.
Number 10, appreciation. Many of us will take our lives for granted when things are ticking along without an issue. When your health is compromised and you're unable to enjoy the same things, you learn to pay more attention and savor even the smallest enjoyments.
And number 11, goal setting. Illness creates a succession of daily challenges which you have to try and overcome. Goal setting is part of the methodology in accomplishing this. Even if you do not realize it, you're probably setting goals every day. Improved test results, walking around the block, or formulating a healthy eating plan are all goal setting examples. We hope that you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Did you like the ideas? Do you have any ideas of your own? Is there anything different which you would like to see us cover?
If you like what you've heard, we ask you to support this channel by clicking the thumbs up on this video and hitting the subscribe button. Please also use the share button to pass this information around to anyone who may benefit from it.
Check out the written blog version of this video by clicking the link below and visiting our website. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter under Empower Illness Coaching. To find out more about who we are, feel free to visit the video about our illness journey.